Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Business. Right now, we had a lot today. I am featuring Farzana Sibda. Farzana Sibda is someone that I've been wanting to feature for quite a long time. I just chatted with her on WhatsApp and she says to me, Riz, is it fine if I chat to you from behind my pots? And I said, yes, absolutely. You can totally chat from behind your pots because this is what Behind the Business is all about. The truth is, when you're running your own business, there's no 9 to 5. It's a 24/7. So I'm not even sure from what Instagram page Farzana will be joining us because she is a mastermind behind a lot. Farzana actually started off with Zana Tea. I actually have a very cute and funny story to share with you guys. I met Farzana's mum. I met Farzana's mum at the Chai Chow pop-up at Fairview. And the mum says to me, both my daughters are educated. Yes, Farzana. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
How's it, Zana? I'm telling them you're going to be cooking with us. It's going to be a cooking tutorial and live and everything all together.
Yeah, today is Wednesday, so the kitchen's very full.
Alhamdulillah. Before we get to you, I'm just sharing a funny story with your mum. I met your mum at the pop-up at Fairview. Is your mum there?
Yeah, she's in front of me. I just made grilled prawns for her, so she's very happy.
Oh, good, good. Your mom and I met at the pop-up at Fairview, and she says to me, you know, both my daughters studied, both my daughters are educated, and here they are both making and selling tea.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I thought it was so cute and so funny. I had to share that with the viewers. So, ladies, viewers, we are talking to Ferzaana Sibda. Farzana is an accountant by profession, but she's also the lady behind Zana Tea, which we're going to chat a little bit about, and Chai Chow. So, Farzana, let's go all the way back to Zana Tea. How did Zana Tea start?
Zana Tea started because what's it, 5 years now. So I went on holiday. I saw the tea. I bought it for us. I brought back lots of tea. And I think I brought back like a 20-kilo bag full of tea. And when the tea started running out, we realized, okay, we can't drink normal tea anymore. Like, you know, the local stuff's just not good enough.
Yeah.
You become a tea snob after a while. And so we said, okay, fine, let's try and sell it. And that's how it started. It's a short, sweet story.
Subhanallah, you know, it's a short, sweet story when you say it, but Zana Tea actually grew, and it's a beautiful tea. You worked really, really hard to actually get your brand out there. You're being extremely modest about, and that's the story. But, you know, Zana used to do these pop-ups, and she used to do her famous chai bomb. You experimented with lots of different recipes, iced tea. You know, you really grew Zana Tea from just tea to what Zana Tea is today. And would you say that Zana Tea was your trampoline or your leaping platform to Chai Chow? Or was that a different thing?
No, completely, definitely 100% spot on, Rezi. So when we used to do the pop-ups, obviously it was just, the chai was created to promote the flavor of Ceylon teas. And because majority of our customers wanted a chai, I created the chai bomb recipe using the pure Ceylon teas. It was just a marketing tool. It was never supposed to be sold as an individual tea, which it is now, right? And then people started asking, why don't you start selling something to eat with the chai? Because we come to you for chai, we're hungry as well. And obviously my friends and family knew about the stuff that I food has always been a passion. Right. So I spoke to my mom. You know, my mom's always involved whenever we do something. So I spoke to my mom, and we created some samosas and bhajiyas. Obviously not the standard recipe. We juiced it up, chai and chowed it a bit. So it started off just bhajiyas, samosas, and I think pandelas were the first three things we did. And when we started at the Style Loft, we needed to pay bills.
Was Style Loft the first pop-up for Chai and Chow?
No. The first pop-up for Chai and Chow was in Benoni. It was at Atlas Junction. It was just, I called Nasira and said, can we do this? And she said, okay. You know, it was just something we said, let's try it out.
Fantastic.
So yeah,
I came through to the style of pop-up. We enjoyed your lasagna at the style of pop-up.
yeah.
What else did we have, and then you had an amazing pop-up at Fairview. I was truly blown away because now that was your first experience with a kitchen.
Yes, not at home, away
Yeah.
from home,
Yeah.
a live kitchen, because when you prep at a pop-up, it's completely different because you do everything a specific way for pop-ups because you don't have like a live kitchen,
Yes.
to go in. I can't make you wait 20 minutes for a meal at a pop-up. I do
Yeah.
sometimes when it's really busy. Sorry. But so you know what happened, Rezi, but with every pop-up we did and every new place we went to,
Uh-huh.
the demand is different, and
Yes.
you have to ask people, what do you like, what would you prefer. So people in Sandton don't really have time to cook meals like people in Benoni do. So in Sandton the demand became more for a home cooked meal, like the biryani and all of those things that we do now. And then in Benoni, or for example Lodium I did very well with the curry khichdi and the dal and rice. In Benoni, that's my hometown, so everybody here knows how to make that, but they don't know how to make my curry, right? Let's just keep that a secret.
We
Um,
already know. The founder of Chalo Let's Cook has said it. It's in
yes,
paper. It's cast in stone.
yeah,
You make the best curry khichdi. We know this.
alhamdulillah.
No,
Yeah, tell me recipe. So,
I
thank
have to
you. So I'm going to step now.
by the way.
Um,
Ibrahim
yeah.
Tasati saying hello to you. He says to your fave,
Hi.
and he said he
Yeah,
wants chalo. Okay,
yeah.
so now we're talking about a little bit about Chai and Chow. We saw the pop-ups happening, and then now we're hearing whispers of a restaurant. We saw a post to say you hiring. Is that where Chai and
Yeah.
Chow is going?
So Chai and Chow, inshallah, will be opening in about 2 weeks, I think.
Oh, mashallah.
I haven't yet done the advert because I don't have a menu as yet. I'm still trying to figure out. Sorry, I'm in the kitchen, right? Just give me 1 sec. To do the naan. The naan needs to come out of the oven.
So
We've got naan in the oven.
business
Sorry.
baby. We also
Let me show you. Let me show you what.
and it says the best with a beautiful little heart today as well. So Zana is in the kitchen prepping for her customers. Customers come first. That is what is the best. So inshallah, Zana, we're looking very eagerly towards the Chai and Chow restaurant. We're wishing you all of the best, and inshallah we're going to do another interview once Chai and Chow restaurant is open. But today we are actually drifting away from your actual business because we are featuring you as one of the judges for the Chalo Let's Cook. Okay, so tell me about the moment that you were chosen as a judge. Where were you? How did this happen? What was your reaction?
Sorry, I'm looking at Abu's comment. I just remember speaking to Tasneem about it. I can't remember where I was. My brain is very scatterbrained because I'm so busy these days, right? But I just remember Tasneem asking me, would I do this? And obviously, I mean, this is something that we're so passionate about, giving people an opportunity to get something of their own out there. So immediately I said yes. There wasn't even a question about it.
Zana, you're the perfect person to chat to when it comes to this, because I think there's a genuine fear out there for people who are not sure. You are holding a candle among professional chefs. You were never into food blogging. Initially, it was Ferzaana Sibda, then there was, the tea, and then all of a sudden came Chai and Chow. So you're an ideal marketing personnel for Chalo Let's Cook. You just have love for good food. And Mommy's listening, so Mom, I have to tell you that when I asked Farzana, Farzana says, we learned to cook from my mother. My mother is the best cook ever. No one can touch my mother. So, there's history there. There's love. There's connection down there. We got a comment. Everybody's more interested in Abu Eats. Abu, you know what? We'll have another one for you, okay? Can you leave the comments alone? It says here, Abu, all the chows at the restaurant. Abu is one of the main marketing tools for Chai and Chow, definitely. Farzana, let's talk about, you are not a judge, right? You're not a professional, chef, but you have a specific palate for good food. You serve good food. You want to eat good food. We can see the passion and love that you put on your plate when you're serving. What is it that you are going to be looking for when you meet contestants?
I think the main thing is you want to see a contestant coming through with their own authentic style. You want to see someone doing their own thing, not copying what somebody else is doing. So, for example, we dabble with flavors, but I don't think I'll be able to cook a Chinese meal. So we want someone that comes there that's bringing, whether they're baking or cooking or whatever it is they're doing, to do something that they know, that they're passionate about. Because the minute you start trying something that you're not really good at, it's when you fumble and then we get nervous. And every contestant, I can tell you, because I know till today, I'll ask my customers, how was the food? Is the food okay? Is the taste right? What was wrong with it? So when they put the plate in front of you, they're going to be nervous, like, is this person going to like it, not like it? Because any foodie, that's the first thing they look at your face is, are you enjoying this meal? So we want somebody to, for me, it's about that originality and also showing us the creativity on how they can present it in not, a traditional way as such. So the flavors must be really authentic and proper and not like all over the place. Presentation, obviously, that's key. A lot of people like very colorful things. I myself, I like very simple things. But you want to see what the person brings forward. I think that's for me is the most.
And what would you say you have red flags when it comes to what you eat? Like, would there be something that would just, already automatically put you off? Would there be things that, you would minus points for? What's your perv when it comes to the kitchen?
No, shame. No, I'm not so bad. I'm fussy. I'm not so bad. I think for me, if I see like a really big chunk of onion in the food, I won't touch it. Okay. I'll eat around it maybe, right? But I won't eat the onion itself.
Cook those
I don't like onions.
For you on a nice grill. Yeah,
so it has to be like chopped away and disappeared, kind of thing. I don't like skin on the chicken. For me, that's a no. I think I got that from my mother also.
I don't eat boned meat or skinned meat. So yes, I'm with you on that one.
But I eat any piece of chicken. I eat all meat. I don't mind whether it's chili or not chili, pepper. I'm okay with those things. I like to try new things. So it'll be interesting to see what people bring. There's nothing that I don't like, but if you ask Abu will say Zana's very fussy. Because
it's a husband.
Yeah.
Say that about it.
I'm fussy, but I will try everything. Especially if something looks amazing, you want to try it.
Yes, so
you obviously don't want to.
From other judges that we've interviewed throughout the day is you eat first with your eyes. That is something that comes out as a comment regularly. So that is definitely something that I'm hearing from you as well. Farzana, is there any advice to people out there that are thinking about entering and they're not so sure and they're nervous? And what would you advise them to do at this point?
So can I just add a little bit in there quickly? I did a few adverts this week for Chalo Let's Cook, and obviously in my community people know my number, so they WhatsApp me. Can we do this? Can we do that? And a lot of them were like, "No, we're scared. What if somebody? What?" So a lot of people thought I was also entering. So I said to them, "This is a platform for amateur cooks." Right? Yes. I'm making money out of my cooking. So alhamdulillah, I don't, for me, if I was starting out a business, this would be ideal for me to say, you know what, that is what I do, come and check me out. Yeah. So the main thing is not to be scared. Just don't be scared.
Take the opportunity, grab it.
We're not going to judge you as a person. We're just judging your food. And it's not that your food's not going to be good enough or terrible. It's just, obviously, you've got to choose finalists based on what you put out, because that's the competition that it is.
Naeem said it so cutely, Farzana. She said, we're not going to bite you, we only bite in your food.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And I think the main thing is people think they're not good enough. But you won't know if you're good enough. I mean, look at how well this team did at MasterChef, right? She did
Subhanallah.
amazing. Like the first thing I said to her was, "You're my superhero." Because when people told me to enter, I was like, "There's no way in hell I'm going to let the judge tell me your salt's not enough. I will die. I will stand there and cry." So the fact that she did it, so don't ever think that you're not good enough, because everything you do needs a start. It needs a starting point,
Uh-huh.
and that's what inspire you. Whether you win or not win, or get through to the finals or not, it will inspire you and motivate you to get to the next phase of your life.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
you get to be a team.
Yes. So, Farzana, any parting words before we cut this live?
We're looking forward to this weekend. I hope everybody's sent in the applications for their auditions, because we're really excited about this. And it's a Muslim halal food competition, and it's something that we should, obviously put all our
Embrace.
effort into, embrace it, give it the attention it deserves, and hopefully get it to grow to a new phase and get our Muslim chefs out there.
100%, 100%. Farzana, it's really, really always a pleasure to be speaking to you. We're wishing you all the best for your restaurant as well. We'll be keeping a close eye on you also. Ladies, if you want to enter, ladies and gentlemen, all ages, you're all welcome. If you want to enter, all you have to do is go onto the Fayview bio and you will find Fayview's website. You will find we can't be serious when we together.
Sorry.
You will find on Fayview's account their website. It's fayview.com. Tap onto there. You will see Chalo, Let's Cook. It's very, very simple. There's minimal amounts of questions, your registration fee, and that's it. You will receive a date. If you don't receive a date for this weekend, because obviously it's very close to the weekend already, there are alternative dates that will be open where they will call you in to come through and present your dish. Something that did come up, Farzana, that I'm just going to mention. I was doing an interview with Chef Faki this morning, and she said to me, after we spoke, there's a lot of questions with regards to what should I enter with, will I need to cook there, etc., etc. So the clarification that I got from Tasneem was, you will not be doing live cooking at your audition. At your audition,
Yes.
you need to bring in prepared food. If it's deconstructed and you need to put it together at the event, that's fine. If you need warming for your food, it will be arranged by the Fayview venue. I hope that clarifies a little bit for a lot of the questions. If you do have questions, forward it to Farzana, forward it to myself, forward it to Tasneem. We are willing to clarify whatever you need and hopefully get you to take that final step. Farzana, always a pleasure to chat to you. Till I see you again, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. See you soon.
Salam.